Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into the official reveal of the summer 2021 LEGO Harry Potter sets. There is so much to go over. Yesterday as I was recording, luckily 2 sets have already leaked, and I kind of go more in depth if you want to check out that video. I'll link it here at the end, but I could talk about one of the sets for like half an hour straight if I'm being honest. But anyways, there's some stuff that I got to talk about at the top here that is a little bit confusing from the press kit here that have been sent by LEGO. The new sets will be available from lego.com, LEGO stores, and select retailers from the 1st of June and more widely from the 1st of August. A selection of the sets will also be available for pre-order from the 16th of April on lego.com. Now, I'm assuming at the time when the embargo's up for this video, these sets should be posted as well for pre-order, so you can check them out there on lego.com. But what's confusing about this is the release date and the wording here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into things. So the very first set that we're going to talk about here is set number 76386. This is the LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake, and this is coming with 217 pieces. Will be retailing for $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. And I am really impressed by this set, if I'm being honest. Had very low expectations, but I really love the design of the bathroom there. I love the sinks with the mirrors. That looks really cool. You do have a little toilet there in the back as well. And the figures that you're getting here are pretty neat. You're getting 2 different versions for Ron and Harry's. So you've got them kind of mid-transformation, I guess, right after they drank the Polyjuice. And I just love their expressions there. But they're also in Slytherin robes because they are drinking Polyjuice to turn into Crabbe and Goyle. Unfortunately, we don't have pictures of this at the time. I don't know why they weren't included in the press kit. But the other standout figure, of course, here is actually Cat Hermione. And I love that new headpiece that they have created for her. That is really adorable there. And also, the figures, if you didn't know what's actually happening with the 20th anniversary sets, maybe you missed out on yesterday's video, but included in all of the sets branded under 20th anniversary, there are golden figures. So this set actually comes with a golden Harry Potter, as well as these new chocolate frog trading cards, the Wizards and Witches trading cards, which is really cool. We don't know what they look like yet, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm very excited about that. Also included are alternate hair pieces, so we do have a Crabbe and Goyle face on the other side of their heads, presumably, because we do have the hairs here, so that's pretty cool. Let's move on to the next set, which is set number 76387. This is the Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter. It has 397 pieces, will be retailing for $39.99 USD or $49.99 Canadian. And this set, there's some good parts, there's some bad parts, to be honest, and I think that it's pretty cool that we are getting Fluffy. I know that a lot of people have been waiting to get a remake of Fluffy. While we're here on the box, you can see the exterior of this part of the castle, which looks really neat. I like the rock face, as well as just the different colors here that they're using with the medium nougat bricks sprinkled in with the tan. I think that looks really cool. Also to note here, going forward, I've seen a lot of people from yesterday so extremely upset about the roof coloring. The roof coloring is a reference to it being the 20th anniversary of LEGO Harry Potter. I don't think that in 2022, when we presumably get the Deathly Hallow sets, that they will be in the sand green. Maybe they will, but I actually really like them because you'll see that you can actually combine all the sets. We'll look at them later on, but I really am enjoying them. I really like it because it does take me back to the classic sets that I saw when I was a kid growing up that I never got. Also, didn't talk about this before. You'll see that the ones branded under 20th anniversary, the Magic Strand or whatever, is gold. That's cool. I like that it's gold, and you'll see when the ones that aren't 20th anniversary, they're blue. So it's cool that they're kind of branding them differently, but it just looks like Wonder Woman's lasso. Anyways, the set itself is pretty neat. I do like the build that we have for Fluffy. It's pretty cool with this new dog head, as well as from the front and certain angles, it looks pretty neat, like the one that you're seeing now. The golden figure included in the set is Golden Hermione. You're also getting Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Also, I like the harp build. It's really creatively built, and I like the sticker there that they have for the strings. That's actually a transparent piece. You can't see because it is on a white background, but you can see in other pictures that it is transparent. Now on the back of the box, it gives us a look at what's actually happening in the rest of the set, and the first thing that I do want to focus on is actually Fluffy. You could see here with Fluffy that when you turn him around, you can see that he actually can fall asleep. So there's 3 unique printed heads in this set. One of them is angry, one of them is half angry and half asleep, and then the other one is completely asleep. And the rest of it, it's neat. Like, you've got the corridor there, and you've got a little trapdoor that you do have to lift up to fall into the devil's snare, which is pretty weak if I'm being honest. I have a ton of Venom sets, obviously, because Lego loves Venom, so I think I'm gonna go and like grab a bunch of tentacles and stuff like that and kind of upgrade that. But there is this other part of the building that is like the attic, and there's like runes with a brick in the center of it, a couple potions, a really cool printed head there, transparent head, looks incredible. Anyways, let's move on to the next set, which is set number 76388. This is the Hogsmeade Village Visit. This has 851 pieces and is retailing for $79.99 USD, so most likely $109.99 Canadian. And you could check out the other video. I go more in depth, but I'll briefly say it's a very cozy and nice looking set on the box. It's just so inviting. I love the box art, and the building themselves are so detailed. It just gives me like miniature Diagon Alley vibes, like with the detail and all the signs. And I love the snow on top of everything on the lamppost, the sign with the wanted poster for Sirius Black, as well as the bench. It's just very, very nice. The figures included in the set as well are Dean Thomas there, a new Professor McGonagall outfit, Madame Rosmerta, the Golden Ron, and then Mr. Flume, Mrs. Flume, and of course Harry Potter. And flipping it around, you could see just how detailed and cozy the rest of the set is as well, with the interior of Honeydukes and the 3 broomsticks. Anyways, let's move on to the next set, which is my favorite set of all of the sets so far. Potentially my favorite Harry Potter set of all time. This is set number 76389. This is the Chamber of Secrets. It has 1,176 pieces and will be retailing for $129.99 USD. So most likely that'll be like $159.99 Canadian. And this set is phenomenal. I love it. I really do. I think that it is so cool to see it on top of the rock face here. It's really neat, and the exterior of the castle looks really, really detailed. I think that while it looks cool on the outside, it doesn't even compare to the other side, and it is really, really detailed. So just to go through all of the figures that we're actually getting in this set, we've got Gilderoy Lockhart, Professor Sinistra, Harry Potter, Colin Creevey, Luna Lovegood, a golden Voldemort, as everyone has been commenting, Justin Finch Fletchley, Dumbledore, who looks like the spitting image of if they took the classic Dumbledore and just like created a modern day version of it. Oh my goodness, perfect. A glow in the dark, nearly headless Nick, Ginny Weasley, as well as a worse version of Tom Riddle, which the top half of him looks great. Love the face print and all that. But another really cool part of the set is the basilisk. Look at that thing there. Really, really creepy looking. Blown away. Absolutely blown away. Looks so much better than that horrible version we got in the Great Hall. The rest of the build is amazing as well. We've got the door, which looks so cool, brick built. The detail there of the Chamber of Secrets is really cool with the statue and the other 2 statues to the left and the right, as well as there is a slide feature, which is cool. Looking at the back of the box, you can remove the rock faces from the front of the castle, and that gives you access to actually have the basilisk slide through, as well as drop Harry down, which is pretty cool, into the Chamber of Secrets, and Lockhart as well. But let's talk about the rest of the set really quickly, because we still got a lot of other sets to talk about. We've got the Great Hall, which is fine. There's a little bit of dueling that can be done if you clear off the table. You've also got Dumbledore's Podium, which is neat. You've got the Defense Against the Dark Arts class there being taught by Lockhart, and if you didn't see the Cornish Pixies before, they look incredible, just like from Justin and I's CMF series. And then we've got Gilderoy Lockhart's office there with a ton of pictures in behind, as well as the photos that Harry helped sign. And then up above, there is a telescope that you can remove the top of the tower and look out. So now that we've looked at the chamber, I could show you the actual castle all built up together. We only have a picture of the back, but it's really incredible looking. This is what you get when you buy those 3 sets, and it looks phenomenal. Next up, we have set number 76392. This is the Hogwarts Wizards chess. This has 876 pieces, will be retailing for $59.99 USD or $79.99 Canadian. This set is actually going to be a Target exclusive, and it will be available at Lego Shop at Home as well as in stores. And depending on the country that you live in, normally other stores will get store exclusives from the US, so don't worry about that if you don't have Target. This is really cool. I love chess. Like, I used to play chess a lot, and I love the builds. I think that some of them are a lot better than others, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of was enjoying the idea that this could connect to Hogwarts, and it doesn't appear that you can do that. So I don't know. I know that it's really wide and everything, but it would have been neat if you can connect it to the other challenges. But I think that the set itself is neat. All of the different chess pieces are really cool, but the figures as well are really neat. So included in the set is actually 32 chess pieces. We've also got a golden Professor Snape, a brand new Hermione Granger, a brand new Ron Weasley, and a brand new Harry Potter, which is really cool. Next up, we have set number 76393, and this has 1,673 pieces, and this will be retailing for $119.99 USD, so most likely $139 or $149.99 Canadian. And this set is phenomenal. We need more of these. I'm going to do a whole video talking about the top 10 figures we need to get like this. This is Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. They are brick built minifigures. Beyond surpassed my expectations for this set. I love the idea of these. They're really cool. We need so many characters from other themes just like this. Also, like I was saying before, look at the box art. It doesn't have the golden strand. No golden figure, which I think is a huge mistake. Should have been another golden figure of anyone, I think. But anyways, I really love this nonetheless. I'm not a fan of like the fabric that Harry has there. I don't know why that is. It makes him look like he's wearing a trench coat, not necessarily the robes, but I don't know. Regardless, they look phenomenal. I really do love this, as well as you're getting a ton of pieces in the skin color, which is great. Love the wand builds as well, and they are fully articulate. You can move them just like regular minifigures. I don't know if you could remove the hair. I'm going to assume that you can't, but there's just a few parts there that you could see, like on Harry's neck, you could see a bit of the gray. But also I want to mention the size and scale just to give you reference. Giant Man torso is actually just the exact same size as the printed Gryffindor sweater and dress shirt and tie piece there, the 6x6. So just to give you a sense of scale, that's how big these things are. We need a ton more of these in every other theme. I'm convinced. I want nothing else. That's the one of the greatest things in the set. We need that for more things. Next up, we have set number 76394. This is Fox Dumbledores Phoenix. This has 597 pieces, will be retailing for $39.99 USD or $49.99 Canadian. You're probably wondering, Ashnflash, why are you laughing? I think that's the most pathetic name I've ever seen for a set. Just call it Fox. What are you doing? Why is it Fox's Dumbledores Phoenix? I have another video idea where I want to rename all the other sets. The Millennium Falcon, Han's ship, or the Batmobile, Batman's car. Like, what is that name? Oh my goodness. Anyways, the set itself is phenomenal. I love the stand that Fox is on. Fox looks incredible. If you didn't know, Hedwig is one of my favorite sets from last year. It is just so incredible. Couldn't recommend Hedwig more. And this is so exciting that the wings are going to flap here as well. Also, getting an exclusive Dumbledore, which is really cool. And Fox from the CMF series. Really great. Wish that it was a golden figure, though. Should have been a golden Dumbledore. Don't know what's going on there, but let's move on to this last set, which is set number 76395. This is The Hogwarts First Flying Lesson. This has 264 pieces. Will be retailing for $29.99 USD or $39.99 Canadian, and this will be exclusive for the very first time to Kohl's. And this will also be available on Shop at Home as well as in LEGO stores. But this set is pretty neat. It's unexpected. I really like the build for the exterior here of the Hogwarts castle. I like the 4 banners there for the 4 houses and the transparent piece there to give you a flying effect. I think that's pretty cool. The figures included in the set are actually Madam Hooch, a golden Professor Quirrell, as well as Neville Longbottom and Draco Malfoy. There's a couple spots there for you to actually fly, which is neat. You are also getting a statue there at the top, which is interesting. And when you turn around the set and look at it on the back, you could see here that there's some trophies and stuff like that, and a trophy case, which is neat. And you could just move around the castle and build it just how you want. And it can also expand and attach to the rest of the castle, but there is no picture of that. Also, in defense of Quirrell, he was a very big part of the first movie, as well as he was the first ever minifigure to come with a double-sided face, which is pretty cool and special, especially when you're celebrating 20 years of a theme. Whew! But anyways, everyone, 20 minutes right now of me recording. Gonna have to snip a lot out. I'm sure it's not 20 minutes long, but what do you think of this? I tried to go through this as fast as I could. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on reviews when these sets come out. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.